Hello, this is Jodi Shearsand. It's about 1 o'clock Central Time on Tuesday, and I'm going to do an Ideas to Inspire. If you all can, looks like I've got 6 people right now in Facebook. And if you can comment, let me know who's here. I would love that. And I'm trying to see if my computer is working or if it's kind of seized up here. I'm using my old computer, unfortunately. I can't get into my newer computer, my Apple MacBook. I don't know what's the matter. So I've got to call Apple and deal with that. But I'm using my old computer, so it's not ideal. But I hope you all can see me. I think you can. I've got 11 people. Hi, Cynthia. I'm just going to share with you today some things that I've made with the Quarantine Life paper kit and the templates that Kiwi Lane designed that it came in a few weeks ago. I think this whole week that we're going to be talking about how to document your quarantine and COVID-19 photos, document your experience, document the history of it, really. I know I haven't done this yet, but I have all kinds of funny memes and photos that I've taken of signage and things like in the grocery store, the arrows and, you go this way or you don't go this way, stuff like that. I think is so different and not something that we've experienced before. So it's history, and I think it's something that needs to be documented. It's, our own personal experiences with it, family photos, but also what's going on outside our homes and things that are just unique that you're not going to see again. Hopefully not again. We'll see how that goes. But hey, so Kiwi Lane Designs is on with us. Hi, Sheila from Florida. Tell me if you can hear me okay. That I always want to know if my volume is appropriate and I can see what y'all are seeing. So I'm going to start out with showing you a layout that I did, a double page layout using Kiwi Lane's Quarantine Life paper kit. And now I didn't use this one. I didn't use Contagious on this layout, but I did use the Together template. And just wanted to, and I also I thought when you're going to be talking about quarantining at home, I thought that the Love at Home template would be perfect. And also, if you can tell, and it's kind of hard, I don't think it's turned out the way I really wanted, but the right side of the layout is supposed to look like a home, like a house shape, and pictures inside the house, like shows what's going on. I'm probably going to change out these photos maybe. I've got my daughter here who this was her first day of school, and she's in her jammies at her iPad with her iPad. And so that's a unique first day of school. I've got 2 pictures of the cats. Probably will not have 2 pictures of the cats over here, but I was just trying to find some photos to quickly show you the layout with photos. Over here, we were playing Uno, our family. So I wanted to put those photos on there and document that. I wanted to show you what I used. This is Funky Frills, the orange pattern paper. And this is actually the title from the paper kit. So this is the cardboard outside of the paper kit, Quarantine Life. And I just fussy cut it to use it as my title. And I do that a lot with Kiwi Lane's paper kits. They come in, a nice substantial cardboard, and there's always a title. And so I try to use those if I can. So this one I used, and I thought it was perfect for this layout. And I also used this border set, if you can see from over here as well, from the June, I believe it's the June 2020 Kiwi Club kit. And I love it. I have used these so much, this sort of geometric straight line border. And I'm trying to think what it's called. I think it's called Edge, and love it. And I think it's probably in the shop right now. It's one of the overstock kits. So if you're a Kiwi Club member, I would recommend going in there and getting the June kit, or at least getting the June 2020 templates. This Edge edge templates, the borders are fantastic. And so they were perfect to use for the, right here, I used the edge template and I used it for inside here. It's basically the opposite of this piece right here. They, nest together. So love that one and love the funky frills. And you can see that I used it not as a trim on a border that, the border that goes with it. I think this one in particular might be Paisley Place. It goes perfectly with Paisley Place and it goes on and then you've got this neat border, but I actually just used it on its own. And so you can do that too. There's tons of uses for these funky frills for that border set. So I'd recommend using it not just with the borders that it kind of goes with, but with anything. And so I paired it up with the edge borders and just kind of on its own. And I felt like, that there's kind of chaos with this whole quarantine, this whole COVID-19 situation. So I don't know, I felt like the jagged teeth of this funky frills went with the motif. So that's why I did that. And then if you can see over here, I used the edge also, just the little, tip of it to make this door. This is a door, and to make the topper for the door. And then I used it also to make these little curtains, these things that kind of look like curtains. I used this template kind of like right in the space right here. So anyway, that just kind of gives you an idea of what I did, and we'll post photos of all of these layouts and these designs and projects that I've done. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Nan. Hi, Linda. Hi, Patty. Cynthia. Good. You can see the layout. Good. Everybody can hear me fine. Good to see everybody. Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, Iowa. A couple ladies from Iowa here. Thanks, y'all, for joining me today. Let's see. So that's, and if you just joined me, this is going to all be recorded, so you'll be able to watch it afterwards as well. But yeah, so this is a double page layout that I just did this afternoon. I did it this past weekend. So anyway, but if you have Love at Home, or even if you don't have it, I would grab that because it goes perfectly with this motif of staying at home, quarantining with family. And so that's why I wanted to use that template. So this is the 2-page layout that I did using Quarantine Life. I also used the same paper kit to make a mini album. And it's looking a little frayed here right now, but this is a mini album that I made using Quarantine Life and using the Contagious. This is the Contagious template right there. And this is a little mini album made out of, guess what? Toilet paper roll, flattened toilet paper roll. So I flattened it and I kind of burnished it, with a burnishing tool or what do you call it? A bone folder. But yeah, so this is the base of, and I thought this was kind of appropriate with our little toilet paper fiasco early in this pandemic. So I felt like that was kind of a fun thing. And I've made these in the past, but I felt like it was really appropriate for this time frame. But yeah, so this, if you can tell, this is just toilet paper rolls covered with the paper from Quarantine Life. I used Frolic to just add a little bit of decoration. And there's a seam right here on these, a seam where I put the paper around and connected it. And I decided to cover the seam up with the Frolic border, tiny border. So there's that. And just kind of a fun little compact album. You can see, so I have I think I have five pages in here, 5 little pockets. And the fun thing is, so of course, it makes a pocket. And so you just want to make some tags to go in the pockets. And you can put photos on there. You can use the little cards that are in the kit. And this is my husband. This is for him. My own personal food storage. He has a goatee. So that's for him. And I'll probably put a photo of him on the back here. But you can see I tried to add a few photos just to start with to let you know how to use it. If you have a selfie or if you have a way to do a collage print, in, with Walgreens or wherever you get your photos developed, or if you have a selfie, you can do what's called a shuffle feature. That's how I did that with these smaller photos, and they're perfect. Just a little smaller photos to go on a mini album like this. So then church at home. So we'll probably, I think I maybe took a picture of us watching church on my computer. And then there's my daughter just goofing around with the cat. And also we were playing Uno again. So this is some more of those Uno photos. And so you'll see, so it's just fun. I don't know, a little album like this. So super simple. You just flatten your toilet paper rolls, cover them in paper, embellish, use your hole punch. And then of course we have millions of these from Kiwi Lane templates that when they used to have the eyelets. So I thought I'd put these to good use and then decorate it a little bit with the ribbon. And then I love using ribbon on my gift on the tags as well. So, and then I didn't show you the back. So then the back I used together with the heart from Love at Home right there. So that's the heart. And so anyway, fun little album. Let me just look at anybody's comments here. Anybody questions? Wyoming, y'all. Awesome. Debbie Turney, watching from Tire and Lube. Perfect. Now that's Die Hard when you're at getting your tires done, Debbie, and you're here watching me. So thanks, Cynthia. Yeah, I just thought it was funny to use toilet paper rolls for this album with our little toilet paper caper of early on. So there's that. And then before I got the Quarantine Life kit that came in, from our pre-order several months ago, I made this mini album, and it's using a file folder as the base. And I've made millions of these. And this was from a YouTube video that Susan did probably about a year ago. I think she used the August 2019 kit and took a file folder and did an accordion file folder mini album. And I have run with that. I've made several mini albums for all different occasions, baby albums, a graduation album. I made one of my daughter, her senior photos. I did one. And but this one is related to COVID. And so I used this paper that I had gotten at a scrapbook store and used some other paper that I pulled in of mine. This is an old Kiwi Lane kit, this purplish color. So, but yeah, so just, you can just do anything to try to document your memories. And so I wanted to show you some cool things about this that I used. And at that time, I didn't have any, template. I didn't have these templates. I didn't have really too much to use as I didn't have any stickers or anything like that, stickers or templates. So what I did was I went on to a company's website called Persnickety Prints. And I think maybe Susan or the owners of Kiwi Lane know them or have kind of partnered up with them on different things. But I've been on their mailing list, and it's called Persnickety Prints. And they have got the coolest stuff. They have printables that you can use for bullet journaling or for Bible journaling. For what I used them for was I printed them out on my printer, and I printed them larger. I enlarged the printout because these were pretty small. And I just cut them apart and used them as embellishments on this. And I colored them with colored pencils to match the colors in my paper. So this one here, School at Home. Hello, my name is Mom. Thought that was cute. Netflix and chill. So I'll be putting photos around here on all of my pockets. Right here is another, you can see here, remember to be thankful for your blessings, be kind, pray more. So really, I could have just put these on black and white, or I could have maybe printed them out on colored paper if I wanted. If you don't want to color them, but you want to maybe to coordinate nicely with the paper that you're using. And you can use these on layouts. Doesn't have to just be for a mini album. Use it on layouts as embellishments, basically. So I just used a Kiwi Lane template, kind of a plaque shape, and popped them up with pop dots, with foam dots, and just put those, embellish those, and use those on all of my tags here's social distancing. I think I used marker on that one. Other ones here. Take more naps. I ran out of toilet paper. There you go. We were just talking about that. And the other cool thing that Persnickety print, cool COVID timeline, coronavirus timeline. And you can print these out. Here's one that was January, February. I didn't include this one, but you can print them out in the color that they have them designed in, or you can print them out in black and white. But I ended up using the vintage a la carte shape around them. It fit perfectly. I didn't have to change the sizing at all. And I incorporated them into my mini album. Let me make sure you can see everything here. Oop, I lost my tape. Oh, there's my tape. Okay, I have this taped, my space, so I don't go out of the space where you all can see everything clearly. But yeah, so these are just the timelines. This is March, April, May, June. And so I did this a few months ago. So I need to maybe figure out how I can add in the more recent months of activities. Oh gosh, I'm losing my video here on Facebook. Okay, thanks, Leslie. Okay, hope y'all didn't lose me. Let's see, I've lost myself. But if y'all are still here, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh my word, come on, come back up. Come back up. Let's see, everybody. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully everybody's still there. Let's see. All right, I'm back up, I hope. Are y'all there? Hope y'all didn't lose me. Okay. Let's see, I've lost myself. Okay. But if y'all are still here. Yep. I'm just gonna keep. I'm back here. Hold on, let me mute myself. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. I don't know if you guys lost me or if I just lost my own feed, but sorry about that. So anyway, so this is a mini album, and I've got different videos on Play to Create. You could just, search my name and they would come up, and other people have done these albums too. So, but if you want to learn how to make an accordion file folder mini album, you can find it on the Play to Create group. But yeah, so I used Contagious. I just added that recently after I got that template. So anyway, so yeah, so I've just had a lot of fun. So this is another mini album. And then again, don't forget about Persnickety prints. Check them out. And of course, they're prints for their photo, to get your photos printed off. They're beautiful. So they do a very nice job. So it's good quality. And then I wanted to just end up with showing you this weekend. I just had a grand old time making borders and embellishments for some more pages that I'm going to do. We lost me for a second, but okay, good. Awesome. Glad everybody's back here. All right, Sharon, can you see and hear me now? Okay. Repeat about the timelines again, Linda. Sure will. Leslie, I'm not sure. You can definitely glue more pages into your mini album, into your file folder mini album. I put one here and one here, but you could add more. You could add more pages, really, not necessarily with the file folder. There might be a way to extend it, to attach, fold two file folders together and then maybe attach them like that. And you could, have kind of a double album, or you can just choose to attach more, make more, I don't want to say pages, I guess, by doing what I did here. Okay, I just kind of folded it. I did a score line and folded it. So you really, when you're making these albums, you want to put your pages in first. You want to add these kinds of inserts first, and then you cover up with your paper or with a border. And so yeah, so these, Linda, these were from Persnickety Prints. These printouts is printable, and the size that it prints out, at least on my printer, was perfect to use with the vintage a la carte. And so I hope, Linda, let me know if that makes sense or that you understand where I was at. But Persnickety Prints, they have free printables. This is one of them. They also have a Black Lives Matter. They have a timeline on that event, his history that's gone on for some months here of the, you know, kind of racial justice marches and things like that. So yeah, so those are really cool. So if you, I'd recommend that. And then the other thing from Persnickety Prints that is really neat are these free printables. And they say they're really for Bible journaling or for bullet journaling, things like that, or just to put in your calendar. But I enlarged them some and then I colored them to match my paper colors and use those as embellishments. So definitely Persnickety Prints, cool stuff. All right, and then I just want to finish up real quick. I'm gonna see if anybody, okay, thanks, Linda. Wanted to just show you some embellishments and things that I've made and some borders. And I'm gonna incorporate these borders on pages. Just haven't done that yet. But anyway, here's a couple of things that I made using Contagious and using the Quarantine Life paper kit. So yeah, so those are cute. I thought those were cute little things. This is from the May 2020 Kiwi Club kit. Love this border. Love it, love it. I'm going to use this on something. And this one is a card from the paper kit. We're all in this together, even if we can't hold hands right now. Love, love that card. And it fits perfectly with one of the brackets. So I made that. And then, and I didn't grab them out. I'm not sure where they're at. Let me just try to find them. My friend, a friend of mine, Jill Worley, found something really cool. And I'm hoping that Kiwi Lane could make something like this, that they could come out with a new product. And I mean, if it wouldn't be infringing on a patent, but I'm going to show you quickly, and I guess show you quickly how I made these borders, how I've made these mats basically for my shapes. It's using a sewing tool. Let me grab it. It's using a sewing tool, I guess something for seams, but these are so neat. This one is like, they're all different sizes, but this is the one that I've used the most. And you basically, you put it, you know, you put your shape on your paper, right? Put your shape on your paper, and then you put this kind of the groove, there's a groove there, and you use your pencil, you put your pencil in the hole in the middle, and it traces around your shape. And then you cut that out and you get a border, you get a mat shape. So Kiwi Lane, if you could come up with something like this, wow. I mean, it works great. So it would be wonderful to see if they could come up with something like that, that would allow us to enlarge our shapes and also do mats. So anyway, cool thing that my friend figured out to use. And so I did that this weekend. Used that on a lot of different things. 2:15. We're fine. All right. And so there's those that showed you that. And so I wanted to show you also, I love this big shape. So I made that. I'm going to put that on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And then here's a couple borders with the Quarantine Life paper kit. And here is the Together template right there. And I also did that border around it using those little tools. Yeah. Like the old Magic Matters. What are those tools called? We got them off of Amazon, and I will post, I am trying to remember, my friend got them from Amazon. They are a sewing thing, a sewing notion of some kind. Let me try to find out what the name of these are. And I know they came from England. I know she had to order them from England on Amazon. So let me find out, and I'll post in the comments what the name of these are. I think they're made by Clover. Clover is the manufacturer. Oh yeah, it says Clover right on here, Clover. So yeah, take a look, see if you can find those on Amazon. They weren't very expensive. They were maybe $4 for a pack of 4, and maybe shipping, the shipping was maybe 5 or 6 coming from England. But if you could get together with some friends and get a few 2 or 3 packs of this, the shipping is, you know, not bad. Then the shipping didn't go up. It stayed around $5 or $6. So yes, Clover makes these. It's a sewing notion. Try to get them. I couldn't believe how well it worked. I was shocked. I'm like, that's probably not going to work. It did. So if Kiwi Lane could come up with something like that, I think that would be fantastic. So, yep, so there's a few borders. I made this. This is from what is this from? January 2020, this wonderful banner shape. And then I had bought this off of Etsy. There's all kinds of people on Etsy and eBay that are selling cute embellishments, and this too, this word pandemic. And so I just buy those too. I mean, I make my own embellishments, of course, with Kiwi Lane, but I like other stuff too. So this is what I just incorporated that into with a Kiwi Lane shape. And then here's some more, again, paper that I've gotten at different places. I survived the great toilet paper crisis of 2020. And then the other side is like a jailhouse. So fun. This is using Matthew Boulevard, Matthew Boulevard, I think. Is that right? This is using the Matthew border. So there's that. And again, love this banner shape from January 2020. It is really a cool way to put a title, to do a title. And here's another one. It says quarantine and chill. And so we have a family of 4. So I used together and just, traced them like that and then kept them together. And so pretty fun, different options to do. Here's another one. Oh, this is the one on the other side. This is the quarantine. It says quarantine and we're in a jail, behind a jail cell. And just fun little things that I've gotten off of Etsy. And then here, my quarantine people. So I'll do this with some pictures of our family. Again, this is the border using this blue one. Isn't that incredible? I mean, that's shocking how well that worked. So there's that. And this is from Captions. I use this shape all the time from Captions. And that's the journaling. That's the journaling one. It's got lines, but I use these shapes in there for, plaques and for mounting and collaging things. And then my daughter graduated from high school in May. So I found this wonderful title off of Etsy. And again, here's something where I took just a scrap piece of paper that on the other side had the right colors, and I incorporated it into my scrapbooking. Do it all the time. Great way to use scraps or paper that you don't know if you'll use. Look at the back of it, see if there's a solid color on the back you could use. Don't just discount paper. I mean, I like the bicycles too, but I didn't know what I'd use it for. But this side was perfect. So just added that in. Here just did the same thing using Wacky. I think Wacky is a great, or Tiny Wacky is a wonderful set to use with COVID pictures and stuff too, because it's been a wacky time for certain. So I thought that's a good one to incorporate. And then this is using the Edge templates, again from June 2020 Kiwi Club Kit. Love it. And this is using both of them together to kind of make this diamond shape. And this is from Captions also. This is Hallmark. Use that shape a ton. That's an a la carte shape. Captions again. And then this is Tiny Notations. I use that all the time. Tiny Notations is a great tiny accessory. Also love this banner, a smaller banner shape. A ribbon. I think it's called Ribbon. I'm not exactly sure. I think that might be from April. Was it from, what's that from, y'all? See if you're a consultant, Linda, if you're still here, tell me what that's from. If that's from April of 2019, maybe. I'm not sure where that's from. I can't remember. I think it's a Kiwi Club kit though, but it might be one that you could still get in the overstock items. And another one, and this is another template I thought maybe it would be fun to use for COVID, and that is the jacks. I thought in it, also you could make it, you kind of could make it into two, make it one big jack. And to me, that kind of looks like the COVID, the little contagious germ. So that's why I decided to pull in jacks. I think that's what I called it. I hope I called it jacks. And fun embellishment. That's an a la carte. And lastly, or almost lastly, Here's another house. I like using the Love at Home, and put that on Hallmark. This is a Hallmark shape, and this will be an embellishment. And then this one too. This is again the edge with, I think I think this is Chestnut Drive, this border, and then a fun little embellishment from that I got off of Etsy. So, and then here's another little embellishment I made. I'm using these that I got off Etsy, just kind of incorporating them with Kiwi Lane stuff. So I think that's it. But y'all, I hope this has inspired you. I'll take photos of everything, post them in the comments, and hubby has your scrapbook room, Linda. Okay, I love it. Tell Lee hi, and I hope y'all are recovered in Cedar Rapids from your that crazy, terrible storm y'all had. It actually went through where I'm from in Illinois too, but Cedar Rapids got hit so hard. Hope everyone's recovering from that. And so everyone, thank you so much for joining me and sharing in this COVID craziness that we've got going on, and trying to find, make lemonade out of lemons here, which is what we do as crafters. Try to make fun, do fun things out of kind of bad things that are going on. There's a way to document our memories of this time. And anyway, it's been fun, and I know y'all are doing the same thing, and I hope this has inspired you. Take care. Thanks, guys.